In this video, we're covering the gradient-intercept equation, which is y equals mx plus b, where m is the gradient and b is the y-intercept. Now remember, the y-intercept is where it crosses the y-axis. So again, on your screen in big, right in there, you can see y equals mx plus b. M's in blue, and it's the gradient. In green, you can see plus b. Now that's the y-intercept. So knowing this, find the gradient and intercept of each line below. So in the first one, we have y equals 3x plus 2. So over here, I'm going to write y equals mx plus b. So we're looking for our similarities. Underneath, y equals 3x minus 2. So you can see if I change these colors. So this was my m, and that was 3. My plus b and minus 2. So you can see that my gradient is the number that's connected to the x. There's nothing separating it. So my m is going to equal 3. And your y-intercept, or your b, is always the number that's by itself. Now it does include the sign. So that is a negative there. So we need to make sure we write negative 2. It's not a y-intercept of 2. It's a y-intercept of negative 2. That's important. You might come across something like this, and you need to do some little changes first. So I'm going to have them all over 3. And then we can simplify that down a little bit. So 2 over 3x plus 6. So again, the same kind of form where your gradient is the number touching the x or connected to the x. And the solo number out the back is your y-intercept. So m is going to be 2 over 3, and my y-intercept in this case is 6. Now you might also come across something like this where it says find the equation of a line with a gradient of 2 and a y-intercept of 1. So I'm going to write, I know my gradient is 2, and I know my y-intercept is 1 in this case. I also know my formula is y equals mx plus b. So all I need to do is substitute those numbers in. So m is now 2. Y and x are always just y and x, and then at the back we have plus 1 to find the equation. So to recap, remember the equation of a straight line is y equals mx plus b, where m is your gradient and b is your y-intercept, which is where it crosses the y-axis.